see, we are deeply enthralled with politics, and this will be the start of our episode. Welcome back. Welcome back to XY Chronicles podcast, the political edition.
The whole thing?
No, not the whole thing. Hell no, not the whole thing.
That's it.
Hell no.
I'm trying to get up.
I got a headache now. No. I am your host, King Tash.
Oh, Shanty.
Gabe.
And we are here to bring you, as we do on a semi-regular scheduled basis, everything from the latest in politics, sports news, our coveted shit.
Current events?
No, and I'm keeping that. Sticky situations.
You gotta keep that, you kid.
Keeping that. I'm keeping that.
It's been a while.
It's been a while, and I already got a headache, and I haven't started drinking yet.
We're humans.
So,
that's the problem.
yeah, there's a lot to touch on. I don't know how we're gonna wrap it up in a woke, but we got COVID. We got what has recently, is still going on with the Capitol. And we have a couple of deaths. So, COVID.
Couple of deaths, Jesus Christ.
That's what I was like.
That was very morbid. Damn.
So, COVID, they have the vaccine that's out. They have, I think they had four different ones, but now they have two. Pfizer and
Moderna and Pfizer.
Yes.
AbbVie has one that's going through their clinical trials now. Well, going through phase 3 of their clinical trials now, should be released. And now J&J has threw their hat in the
Johnson & Johnson's?
Yeah.
The one that was giving females problems out there for power?
They've thrown
take that if you want.
hat in the ring. I'm not taking any of them. So it really doesn't matter.
Y'all take that if you want.
Exactly. I'm not taking any of them.
Tasha, feed me in, because I know that you're in pharmaceuticals. Pfizer, they said 16 and older.
Yes.
And then the one with the M?
So Moderna
is 18.
Is 18 and older. Moderna is the one with 2 doses.
Yes.
Pfizer is the single dose one. Johnson & Johnson, I don't have much details on it.
I really think they're not really putting it out.
You ain't gonna need a second one after the first one.
Yeah.
So don't worry about number 2.
I don't know.
Don't worry about number 2 or third
Moderna
one.
Honestly, the crazy part about it is the Moderna vaccine is the vaccine that the president-elect took on live television. He took his second dose 2 days ago.
That's how it was today.
Yes, the vice president.
Yeah, that was
also,
water. We all know. That was water.
Vice President,
He was 80 years old.
Pence.
You really think they jacked him in with a new vaccine?
And that's another thing I want to ask.
Vice President Pence, as well as members of the cabinet, were on live television. Was it last week or the week before?
Week before.
Receiving their dose of the Pfizer vaccine.
With their polo shirts.
Yes, with their polo shirts
with
their
the top button.
Pfizer vaccine, looking very sporty.
Yeah. I never want to tuck my polo with again.
Very sporty.
I used to like tucking in my polo, leaving it open a little bit.
You're a black Republican.
No, I like a good golf shirt tucked in. And they ruined it. They ruined it. I don't want to wear it anymore.
Oh my God, the fact that you got your polo tucked in is so funny.
You gotta pick and choose.
So how long is it before a vaccine, they really do their tests, their trials and everything for it to really go out there? Measles, mumps,
10,
rubella,
15 years.
all that type of stuff.
Let me tell you something.
Yeah.
Every single vaccine since the beginning of time has taken no shorter than 7 to 10 years to be developed.
Exactly.
This was done in about 6 months.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I'm not taking it.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I'm not taking it.
So
I'm taking it.
I know that they're pushing it because at my job they've been pushing it.
Mine too.
And it's like, you cannot bring this to me when, especially in my
Exactly.
And be like, okay, you need to take it because we're not making it mandatory, but it's okay so that everybody be protected. So I'm like, I asked my physician, I'm just like, let me see information on this. They send it to me. But within it, it says that, it's depending on the person and depending on the criteria. I'm looking through the paper. What is the criteria or what is the effects? There's nothing that is saying. It's just repeating the same thing all the time, and it's not saying anything. So how are you giving this to me?
Because you weren't supposed to read.
Exactly.
They were surprised that you asked for it.
Yeah, so I sent it to my supervisor, and she was like, "Yeah, I see. You know what you're speaking. I'm not taking this. So please don't bring it to me."
They can't force you to take it either.
But it's,
that's because no one reads the fine print. So the fact that you out reading.
Yeah, pushing of, oh, we're gonna get it,
nudge.
and we're trying to.
A gentle nudge.
No.
They said they wanted people dead. It's gonna be it.
And that's what I'm saying. How are people
happening.
not doing, especially this? Now they're saying
with
the
the elderly
75 and up.
Yeah, they're starting with they started with that population. The geriatric population was the first population to get it. The only ones they're not forcing the vaccine on right now are children.
Yes, they're not doing.
Oh yeah, they're not.
So how you gonna tell me it's okay? That's what I don't understand. They say 16 and older, 18 and older. So how you gonna tell me it's okay for me?
Yeah. You have your with child.
How are you gonna tell me it's okay for me?
I would slap that out.
Like what?
Like no.
This is by far the greatest practical joke they've ever played, and people are falling for it.
I feel like they
6 months.
I feel like they these things up just to see how people bounce, like pounce, like
no, because the American public are just morons. Like, let's be real.
What I want to say, I can't say because I want to respect your house, but
morons.
Yeah.
just remix.
They get us to believe it.
it's another word for a cat. Okay, that's what America is. It's another.
It's
Everybody who talks that big, everybody who talked that big talk just got proved last year you are not about that life. And everybody who took the vaccine, you can't say nothing to me anymore. Nothing. Because you're a bum. You're a punk, you're a bum, and you're the other word for a cat.
Like you're not thinking for yourself. Like,
No,
really
you just listen to everything they force fed you.
yeah.
There was a nursing home in Washington State that had 0 COVID deaths. Since they took the vaccine, 10 people have died already.
That's crazy. But wait, why would they make them take the vaccine if they already had a 0 death?
Why are they making anybody take a vaccine?
Like, I would think that, and me just having a brain, I would think that you would want to focus on the higher COVID case populations.
Or how about Cuomo saying that he needs vaccines, but he just let $1 million vaccines get thrown away? Does any of this make sense anymore?
I'm not understanding. The whole vaccine thing, I'm on the same page with you on because it just being in medicine, I see the discrepancy.
Does anything make sense with this? We need the entire population vaccinated, but we're going to go by different criteria. How does that make sense?
Like, tell me what's in.
I know all of y'all are broke, but I can only give money to the brokest. Like, how does that make sense? How does that make sense?
Yo, I'm done. Oh my god. Just so I can see the time.
Yeah.
None of this makes sense anymore. None. This whole COVID thing's a joke. Then all of a sudden, what does Cuomo say the other day? We have to open back up the economy.
Yeah.
It's real funny that the closer Biden gets to being president, now all of a sudden everybody's saying we got to open the economy, right?
I'll tell you why. I'll tell you why that
in
part
the
pissed me
fall
off.
concerts and everything else.
Now we're bringing back live events.
This is what I'm saying. You waited until dead friggin' winter to tell me, yeah, we're gonna just open back up the economy.
They waited until they knew homeboy wasn't getting elected. Let's just call it what it is.
Like,
they blew this whole country up to make sure this guy did not come back. Because how is it that everybody now all of a sudden is saying we need to open up the economy a week before Biden gets in? That don't smell fishy.
You ruined my summer.
Everything was planned.
Every single thing was planned from the very first day.
I agree.
From the very first day it was planned.
I agree.
We are going to blow this up to make sure homeboy, they made sure there's no way he could have got reelected.
But they didn't control the way he reacted to the pandemic.
I would have reacted the same way. You're a grown adult. If you want to go outside, go outside. If you want to stay home, stay home. Don't tell me what I can do.
Right.
Let's say outside was open. Let's say outside was open, right? And I'm telling you, you ain't going outside. How you gonna react to me?
I'm gonna ask why. It's a simple.
No, there is no why because you couldn't ask them why. I'm telling you, you can't go outside.
They did say whether you agreed with their reasoning or not. They gave you a reason.
More people died at home.
No, more people died at home because they weren't practicing what they should have been practicing. I realized how dirty Americans are. Because if I had to tell you to wash your hands,
well,
there's a problem.
That goes without being said.
Like, Americans
If a commercial every 30 seconds is coming on about washing your hands,
Exactly. No, honestly, Americans are nasty.
People,
I'm sorry.
especially in the hospital, I've seen people who shit in a sink.
Yeah, people, no, Americans are nasty.
And I wonder how the fuck you use the bathroom and the shit in the sink.
I've seen people shit in the fitting room. In a fitting room. That they tell us housekeeping's gonna clean what the customer did and y'all gotta pull the carpet up now.
That's disgusting. So I get why they kind of was like, all right, we gotta save you from you. Because if you drinking bleach because the president tell you to drink bleach a year or more.
Well, one of those things the president said everybody bought now. Remember everybody was joking about him with the UV light? Now it's about to be mandatory that every building has some sort of UV light.
I've never bought that shit.
So
no, honestly, I'm not gonna hold you. Some good stuff, really. Some innovative things came out of this whole pandemic.
Yes.
Like the self-cleaning buttons when you get on the elevator. Like things like that.
And all that came from America.
He
made sure everything was built in America.
That I always respected about him.
So why is America broke?
American behind?
Why is America broke?
America is not as broke. America ain't as broke right now as it's gonna be in a few months when that reset happens. So the American dollar is about to crash.
The American dollar,
that reset's about to screw everybody up.
Is gonna be a little lower.
They about to make a one world currency.
Within, I think the COVID, the bill or whatever.
It's gonna work now because they just realized how easy it was to control everybody.
That is what I'm on. I feel like I said, this is whole. Let me see what we can do. Like get away with at a table and talk about this stuff.
Bingo.
Be like, let's put this out there and let's see how they go.
Somebody called me crazy. They said, Gabe, they're not gonna make us slaves. They're not gonna force me to be a slave. And I said, you just became a willing slave. They did nothing, and you surrendered all your rights to them. We're telling you to take a vaccine. Well. He told me to take a vaccine. We're telling you you can't open your business. Well, okay, well, he said we can't open our business.
Here's the thing, though. When you're in a democracy, when you're in a capitalist country, you kind of gotta bob and weave with what the government dictates because the government can then come and take away.
Well, there's a gym in Jersey.
Yeah, we live in that.
There's a gym in Jersey.
We live in that type of society.
He told the Governor Murphy, who's another one of these jackasses, he told Governor Murphy, I'm opening my gym every single day. Every time you put a lock on my gym, I'm gonna bolt cut it off and I'm gonna kick the doors in. And every day he did it. So now the governor, without warning, it happened today, took $165,000 away from his gym from opening everything. So now this guy is about to go to court. But this is what they're doing now. They're telling you, if you stand up to us, we're just gonna take all your money.
But that's what happens in a capitalist society. That's exactly what I'm saying.
But
like the government has some, unfortunately, the government does have the autonomy to do that, and we live in a society where we gave them that autonomy.
It's about to get worse.
You get what I'm saying? Like,
I believe it.
It's about to get worse.
I believe it because the capital alone shows.
It's gonna get worse.
It shows like this right here, what they're showing on the television.
All right, now let me tell you this.
Yes.
But think about it.
This don't look funky right there.
It's one of them. It's one man. One man. What he gonna do? I walked away. I feel like
look at.
So
how was the camera there?
You see the guy running before the officer that's standing right there with the camera. He said he came out of the Senate room because they told everybody that they had to go. It's on Hulu.
This is a thing.
They already made a documentary. That don't seem funky to me. A week already they got a documentary.
But these are all the videos from like the staffers and like people that live. These aren't like videos.
What about the picture?
They got back to the point where they locked the doors up and told.
What about the picture of the guy? What about the picture of the guy that was able to take a picture of somebody that was standing where Pelosi stands? How did that photographer get there?
No, that's what I'm saying. All of these are videos and pictures of people that were like personal.
No, that was a professional photographer was there.
Bruh, you ever took a picture with an iPhone 12?
Nah.
No, you saw the picture of the guy.
They had news people in between that.
No, they had news people at the rally.
Yeah.
So if they're going,
there was a picture.
Go with them.
There was a picture of somebody taking a picture of a guy taking a picture.
No,
but he was just so perfectly angled that he knew where the guy was going to be in the shaman outfit.
That documentary.
I'm not watching any
You
of
ain't
that.
watching shit. If it's not
You know what? I'm lying because you watch something of mine. I watch that.
I'm forced to watch shit every day.
You watch my documentary.
Yes.
I watch your documentary.
Wait, we're gonna pause here.
Which cop was letting you in?
Exactly.
But how do you? Okay, so wait. If it was an inside thing, who else knows that information? Not the president.
You didn't see that the Capitol.
Where to go?
You didn't see that the Capitol police dude shot himself in the head.
Yeah, he committed suicide.
He committed suicide.
Yeah, he committed suicide.
He was next.
In the head. They got it right.
He was next for question and he shot himself. He killed himself.
But that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
How could you not correlate that to the?
Oh, so you're trying to say? Okay.
I'm saying look at it both ways.
It had to be somebody to pull it
in
on.
power, like in real power.
Exactly.
Because they weren't gonna
You
do it
know,
by
president don't got real power.
Here's my thing. He's
Yeah.
had over 600 rallies. That has never happened before.
Because they've never had to count electoral votes on the day he's having the rally.
He was upset.
It's too convenient.
He was upset.
It's too convenient.
Exactly. So why can't you see it from the other side too?
Okay, but why would you, and I do see a lot of things from the other side because I contest to a lot of things. But why not have the rally the day before? Why not have the rally the day after? What?
Look,
why have the rally
like
the
I said,
exact day?
Like,
That's what I'm saying. So
like I said, I'm in the rabbit hole and the 6 doesn't make sense. You want to know what else doesn't make sense? The fact that Washington, D.C. right now looks like it's a war zone.
It is. They got troops sleeping in the
They put gates up with barbed wires.
Mm-hmm.
That's not for protesters.
They're thinking, I think they're, in my mindset, I'm thinking that they're thinking about the inauguration.
No, the inauguration is
And
virtual.
That's the thing. Well, no, he's still going to be outside. He said he still plans to be outside.
Yeah, just him. It's not going to be the big crowd like it normally is.
No, not the crowd. I'm saying they don't want the they don't want
He's
the big
gonna
crowd
be there.
to be able
He's
to
gonna be there. But he's not gonna have that big people on the stage like normal. That's
No, I
normally
know.
there.
What I'm talking when I say crowd, I mean like protesters.
No,
That's
I'm not
what
talking about. I'm talking about politicians and everybody.
Oh no, yeah.
All of them aren't gonna be there.
It's gonna be just him.
So then, why is all that stuff outside for?
For the protesters.
But
That's
they
why
didn't
they're-
have that 4 years ago during Trump's inauguration. They burned down DC during Trump's inauguration. I'm telling you, something ain't adding up. You don't need 21,000 National Guards plus the cops plus the Capitol Police for inauguration. You don't.
Okay, let's lighten this up a little.
You got to think about it. This honestly, this is the last thing I'm gonna say on this.
Yeah.
Because we do got to move on. But you have to think about it in terms of the 21,000 police wouldn't have been there if last week didn't happen. It would have been the normal.
Well, that's what I tell
crowd
people about
control.
that. That's what I tell people about that National Guard picture. Remember, that was circulating. Oh, look at the Black Lives Matter protests. How they had the National Guard there.
Mm-hmm.
That only happened because they threatened to burn down the White House. Those people came after they threatened to burn down the White House. So all of these National Guards was a reaction. It wasn't what they started off with.
Right, and that's what's happening now. I'm answering your question. That's what's happening now is a reaction.
But we
to
could
what
all
happened
agree that
last
something
week.
ain't right.
No, something damn sure ain't right.
Yeah.
Something damn sure.
Something
I don't
about this
know
inauguration
where-
next week don't feel right.
Something
And I
damn
feel like
sure
something's gonna
ain't
happen.
right.
It don't feel right whether
That's why.
you're in the rabbit
I
hole
gotta go
with
to
me
PA.
or you believe Joe Biden won. Something about this, the impeachment don't feel right. Next week don't feel right. Something ain't right.
Yeah, something.
Yeah, I
At
could
all.
definitely agree with that.
At all. Something ain't adding up right now.
This is your woo.
Just hold on, lighten it up real quick. Protester that did the Black Lives Matter, white girl, and a lesbian. Her parents kicked her out of the house, and so her get back to them was to report them.
Yeah, she
because
reported
they
them to the
were-
government.
Yeah.
Now let me
They
tell you
were
something.
illegal?
The mother's the
protest.
one that got punched in the face. You seen the video with she was and the uncle. They kicked her out.
Let me tell you something. You don't sell your family
Yeah.
out to this government.
And
Not this dirty government.
She told on them. And yeah,
that will come to haunt her until the day she's in the
Now
ground.
she gonna feel something.
Yeah.
She's gonna feel something. If they
This
really get,
ain't the government.
convicted or
This
something
ain't
like
the
that,
government.
Yeah, she's gonna feel.
This government is
And
just as dirty as a third world
Trump put
government.
out as protesters getting 11 years or something like that.
But he kept his word. He said, whoever won that Capitol, you deserve 10 years.
But then they said it backfired on him because his own followers are the ones that's
He didn't care. He put a video out last night and said, if you was in the Capitol, you're getting 10 years. He didn't backtrack on that. He said, I never told anybody to do this. If you're there, you're getting 10 years. So he kept it across the board, like all of y'all are getting 10 years. But to that chick, this ain't the government you sell your family out to.
Yeah,
Jesus.
Until you're dead, that is going to haunt you.
Wow, that's crazy.
Yeah, and they
That's
yeah.
crazy.
This is one of the dirtiest places on earth, and you just sold your family out, your mother,
Because they kicked you out.
because they kicked you out. Oh,
Like, I
well,
get
you could have been
you're
back the next day.
All right, I get it. You're upset. I completely get that you're
But
upset.
saying they're white, that's what they.
What? But they
Guys,
do the weirdest.
That's what they do.
The weirdest. My grandmother, God rest her soul, was half white, so I love
Look.
the peoples, but
it's just a lot of
Ooh,
differences
it's a
in the
lot of
sauces.
difference.
If we ever did some things like that, they would have shot us in front of the FBI.
How
They would have
many
took the
times?
gun off the FBI agent, shot him, then shot us.
How many times?
There's no-
okay. They shoot us for going to the store and having Skittles.
Yeah.
So.
No, I'm talking about our family. I ain't talking about the FBI.
It's
Our moms would have took the gun from the FBI agent and shot everybody. She wouldn't have been able to be taken. She wouldn't have been able to be
You're only
taken.
talking about Caribbean people because
that's a-
No, I think regular black moms would have did it too. You called the government up. You didn't even call 911. You called the government on me.
Let me tell you something. I've been like,
No.
let the government find you
Yeah.
and
Right.
find your body
Yeah.
when I'm done.
Yeah.
They say that about the regular NYPD. The FBI's coming to my door.
Exactly.
Yeah. But
And I go to jail for 10 years.
Yeah.
But with all the capital, COVID, I just want to touch something. We've brought it up in our past episodes on mental health. And so
Some of y'all niggas need it.
so yo
Some of y'all Instagram stories, I'm like, just kill your goddamn self already.
Lord,
Just do it. I'm sick and tired of it.
yo, let's come back to the piece. Let's bring it back.
That's bringing it back. Just kill yourself. I'm tired of reading it.
So I work at Hudson Yards, and we have a structure there. It's called the Vessel. So we've had 3 suicides that has happened, and now they are closing the Vessel.
Why? Because 3 people effed it up.
They
Basically.
shouldn't have been allowed
And,
access.
So 5 million
But
people have been there,
they're
but 3
regular
people did.
You buying your ticket,
Right.
you're coming up, you know, you having a good day,
Right.
enjoying the scenery, and then boom.
This might be
So
effed
they
up.
can jump off of it?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's all the way at the top, and,
They
it's,
did-
and it's nothing like
It ain't no barricade. It's just.
no, it's like if
they
you
needed
push,
to put up a barricade.
you
That's-
They don't need
but
to
then
do
it's
nothing.
gonna mess up the sculpture
Yeah,
because it's
yeah, you don't need to do nothing. If 3 people
Whatever.
wanted it that bad,
But
Nah,
the
it's not
thing
even
about
that.
it,
I'm thinking like public health kind of stuff.
don't go to the edge.
the thing about it that made me upset was the fact that these people, they're killing themselves, and then they're like FBI agents, because the one that happened in Christmas, it was on
Oh, it was
Instagram.
probably so sad.
It was sad.
It's Christmas.
And
like, they probably didn't have any family.
then it was
Oh.
one that just happened last
So
week,
sad.
and they had a whole meeting, and I had to walk out because I'm just like, this is a fucking corporate place.
Mhm.
Y'all don't give a fuck about people. Y'all standing there making a whole meeting about yes, and if you guys want anybody to talk to.
No, but honestly,
No.
during
Yeah,
this
what
whole
the-
pandemic and
Yeah.
quarantine, people do need to actually
They-
seek counsel
yes, they
because
do.
there's a lot going on. I have family members that didn't take this whole thing well, and they're still not taking it
Right.
well, and because they're getting scared with the information that they're getting
Right.
from the news sources. So I firmly believe that if you're getting overwhelmed, talk to somebody. There's teledocs. There's talk to a priest. I don't care.
What's it called? BetterHelp. BetterHelp
Yes.
is a call.
Talk, please,
so
please.
it kind of
reach
got
out
to the point
someone for
where
help.
they're talking and I had to get up and I had to leave because it's just like the person with the biggest smile could be the saddest. Inside.
Right,
You
right.
could be around loved ones, people
Check
could
on
be
your
showing
friends.
you love, but at the end of the day, it's how you feel within.
Yeah,
So
check
it's
on your
not
friends.
about the environment you're in or any. Sometimes it is, but then for some other people, they could have the most love and
think about it like this. Not everybody has the privilege of living in a house. Some people live during this whole pandemic, they're in an apartment.
Yeah.
They can't, well, they can obviously like go outside and get fresh air, but they don't have a porch to go outside to. They're literally sequestered to a box. And you know, in New York City, we live in tight spaces, we live in tight quarters.
Well, they did say domestic violence, child violence.
I believe that. I believe that.
It's not even believing it, it's stats.
Like, that 100%. I noticed
more domestic violence, more kids trauma, more.
I love my kids, but there's only so much time
it's a lot.
I can spend with them.
It's a lot. So I mean, yeah, they're doing that as protocol, I can say, but I didn't appreciate it, and I felt like it was just a mocking type of shit on people's lives. And then on top of that, I look out the window because the office is right there, and you see the FBI agents, the tent, the people sweeping up the thing. It's sad. And then people
you hear the crack.
And the thing is, like, an hour after I came in, that's when it happened.
That's everything.
And it was just like, and Tasha, it's high. So the fall is like.
Then you hear the people going, yo, no!
Yeah, that's it. And it's just like, and then after they sweep in, they spray in water. They
gotta clean up.
Yeah,
I actually have a video of a guy in the Bronx
taking pictures and posing, and I'm just like,
for the dead body.
They did not put nothing up. They didn't. I guess they didn't want nobody. Not in front of the dead body.
Oh, I'm like, what?
No, in front of the area that it happened. Like it's like nothing ever happened. Okay. I'm just like.
It was Christmas. They looked at it like, look, man, we've been close.
This happened Friday last week.
Oh, the light one.
Yeah. So it's just like.
Look, my whole thing with that, at least it wasn't one of those crazy ones that didn't want to take 20 out with them.
Well, yeah.
At least you didn't take 20 out with you.
Yeah, but like I'm saying, talk
There's
to
alternatives.
someone.
There's alternatives.
And try. Just try.
Some people don't want to.
Some people don't want to, but
some people don't want to.
So here's the thing. Here's why suicide is super selfish, right? You don't know who you're gonna mess up by you taking your own life.
You left no money to anybody. Now I gotta look to bury you.
I doubt that they're thinking.
Now I gotta pay.
I gotta do all of this.
I'm already scrimping and saving, and I gotta pay the bill.
And now I get a phone call saying you jumped in Hudson Yards.
We'll leave him there. Yeah. That's a Caribbean.
Look, I'm trying to. Because Chantel's being serious right. Chantel's being serious right now, but me, somebody said. Somebody tell me like, yo, Joey bag of donuts jumped. I got done doing me. I didn't tell him to jump.
Oh my God.
It's like, wait, I sent him there? Like that's
Look, I had a friend close to me. He didn't kill himself in the natural suicide way, but he drank himself to death after his mother passed away. The first day I was sad, but then when I put two and two together, I'm like, oh, this he killed himself. I ain't shedding no more tears for you. You know what you did. You know you weren't supposed to be drinking like that.
You did.
You know what you did.
Some people in quarantine drink themselves to death.
Hey, well, look.
It's just a
those dummies.
Yeah, listen.
It wasn't that depressing, though.
No, I'm talking about the whole pandemic.
I don't know.
It depends on your living situation. That's what I'm trying to tell you. Your living, do you know how many kids were living with abusive?
No, I'm not talking about them. I'm not talking about the children. I'm not talking about children. I'm talking about adults.
Okay.
Children, you can't pick and choose where you go.
Right.
I'm talking about adults.
And then the thing about, think about it like this. There's adults living with abusive adults.
Hey, well, you know how I feel about that.
But you get what I'm saying? So they're living with abusive adults, and now
that's the difference. That's the difference.
You're forced to be in the same quarter because you can't go nowhere.
I feel like if we bring that up, it's gonna get very touchy. Yeah.
So, basically,
yeah,
the point of this PSA is seek help.
Yeah, seek help.
Yes.
Seek help.
Yes.
It could be professional.
You literally could call into suicide lines.
Exactly.
You don't even gotta leave your house no more.
Call 311.
And all they gotta do is just say, tell me what's wrong, and you can vent for 3 hours.
Yep.
So there's options out there.
And if you don't feel comfortable with someone, keep it moving. Don't like therapists. Like certain therapists can't relate to what you're.
Yeah, not everybody's.
But their job ain't supposed to. You paid them.
They're supposed to alleviate. They're supposed to help you work through.
I heard a pastor say this before. If I'm accepting money to preach the gospel, then I'm genuinely not feeling it because I had to give you a price for me to come. And that's how I feel about a therapist.
But pastors get salaries.
Yeah, but I'm talking about like a guest appearance. Like a therapist. If I'm telling you off the back, all you gotta talk to me is $300 an hour. I really don't care. You just better make sure my $300 is there.
Everybody has a job. That's the way I feel about it, because you can relate that to anybody.
Yeah.
Like, you can relate that to anything. Like, I'm a doctor. Yeah, I want to get paid for delivering your daughter. Like, yes,
Yeah,
I deserve to get paid.
It's on the doctor to feel something about it, but not every doctor has to like be emotionally attached.
No, I agree, and I think it's best when you're not emotionally attached.
That we
because then
walk
you
the
can
hell
think
away.
clearly. Exactly.
Yeah.
You can think clearly about the situation. You can give clear, like, concise, bipartisan advice.
This is
to that
completely
person.
random, but y'all know WWE Vince McMahon.
Yeah.
They asked Vince McMahon on an interview a couple years ago, how were you able to fire people that worked for you for 30 years? You just don't get close. He said, if I'm not close to you, then I can judge you clear. If I get close to you, I can no longer judge you clear.
Yeah, you can no longer be impartial.
I can no longer look at you and honestly say you're not right for me
I agree
anymore.
with that.
I'm gonna have to fire you.
Yeah, I agree with that.
So I think that's how some therapists look at it. Like look, man, I
They
understand.
should though. And
Your
you-
mama went in your piggy bank, your daddy bet your jewelry, your brother beat you up, but guess what? Man, you 3 to 5. You're gonna have to leave at 5.
Well,
There's nothing I can do about it.
We're gonna wrap this up under.
Don't kill yourself. There we go.
That's literally the end all.
Don't kill yourself.
That is the end all be all of this whole
Yes.
And if
discussion.
you're gonna do it, don't jump off as nothing that somebody got to go to work
If you
at.
won't
Yeah.
do it, you were so good.
I had it. Don't kill yourself. Don't kill yourself.
we
I'm
will be
joking.
right back. Please, God, don't kill yourself. Please.
See, okay.
Yeah. So we are back with our coveted SS segment, and this one, I'm gonna just read it to y'all.
Let me just get it posed.
Yeah,
right.
exactly. Just some of it made no damn sense. I've been off and on again with my ex for 7 years now. He's dealt with more than 15 females that I know of since then, and for some reason I always go back and still want to be with him. We had a huge fight at the end of the summer, and he resumed talking to about 2 different girls since then. At the end of last year, I was in a totally bad mental space because of it, but I managed to make a full recovery. Clearly not. We got back involved. Number 1.
So we're up to 17 now.
But 17,
Yeah.
exactly. But it wasn't the same, so we barely spoke for a couple of months, and I was able to focus on me. Less than 2 months ago, he reached out and initiated us being back on good terms all the way. He asked for a healthy start as friends because that would be the best place to start given all the toxicity and drama over the years before we got back into a relationship. Sis, you all reliable. He said he still wanted to work with me. He still wanted to be with me and didn't know an end for us was near. He begged me to trust him. And I told him this had to be it because I couldn't afford to go down another dark path for my own sanity's sake. You were hurting yourself, so I don't feel bad.
You don't have no more sanity.
Exactly.
That went out the window after number 7.
Right, exactly. He said he wouldn't have sex with anyone or talk to anyone new, and he would tell me if anything happened or he met anyone. But but it wasn't likely because he was making me his priority, and that all the girls from the past were cut off and he wasn't interested in anyone. We were good for about a month, and then he switched up and ignored me for 2 weeks. I found out there was another girl in the picture,
18.
a new one.
18. Now we're up to 18.
And I asked him about her, and he said, I'm dating her, and you and I agreed to be friends. I asked him, were they having sex? And he said, why does that matter? That means yes. I don't understand what went wrong and why he switched up on me because your box is probably trash. But
No, it can't be trash if you can't go back.
I'll tell you why. I'll tell you why not. I have a really hard time dealing with it, especially because he's the one who asked to give us another try, and I really thought this was it and that he was done playing games, and I'm finally choosing me. I'm not in the best of headspaces, and I really feel broken up about it. I'll tell you why, right? Tell you why box is trash, and that's one of the factors.
he didn't cheat on her with the same other girl over and over again. He cheated on her with multiple different women. So he's looking for what she's not giving him in multiple different women.
What if he's one of them fuddy-duddy dudes?
Fuddy-duddy, yeah.
You know them fuddy-duddies that they cheat on their girl because another girl do some stuff that the girl don't want to do, but then when you find out what the girl didn't want to do, it's kind of like, nigga, now I see why she didn't want to do that. What if it was one of those?
But I can agree with that if we're talking 2, maybe 3.
That's a lot.
15?
No, 18.
18, you right?
18.
18?
That she knows of.
Come on, son.
And my thing
at that point,
all these stories is so similar as of the woman knowing what's going on.
Yeah, just the same chick that keep hitting up these inboxes.
Yeah.
Because if this is the case, you should have jumped off of Hudson Yards.
Oh boy!
All right, I'll drink on that one.
Yeah, ice chips.
Right? Just go get.
You need this.
Go get what's gonna help you. Cause right now,
just say
I don't think that's gonna help.
I'm not saying.
right?
No, but in all seriousness, when are you gonna respect you? Because he's not gonna do it.
Never. It's never coming back.
Because you don't do it. You're tolerating him to treat you, honestly, like a doormat. You're a turnstile. You're part of the turnstile.
No, even the doormat you try to clean off before you get on.
Once in a while, put it in the washing machine.
I'm so confused. Like, what is she trying to know? Like, he already told her that he don't want to deal with her no more. And
Unless
she's young too.
Unless he's Long John Silver.
You're old bird.
Look, she's probably Long John Silver, and I don't know. That's one of those.
It's like, how do you give advice to someone like this?
Who's a
like,
retard?
Literally.
Oh, is that a legal word? Can I say that?
I don't care what you say about her.
She's a retard.
I'm not gonna put that in the hashtag of the episode, but regardless,
the whole XY show.
Like, are you kidding me right now?
I don't know what to say.
What do you want us to tell you? Like, this one is pissing me off now more than I think about it. What advice do you want us to tell you that you don't know for yourself?
So many reasons.
You know you shouldn't be talking to him.
So many
you know he doesn't respect you. You know he doesn't even probably like you.
Have you gone to the doctor?
Exactly.
Like,
have you gotten the STD test?
Have you gone to the doctor?
And then the last thing he told her, what he said when she asked if
why do you need to know about? Don't worry about that.
Anybody that tells you why you need to know is doing what you asked them. Like, stop.
It is the easiest thing to be confident with the truth. Are you cheating on me? No. Are you talking to somebody else? What you talking about if I'm talking to somebody else? You see the difference in that? Come on, you are a retard.
Yeah,
You a retard. I pray to God I was
different type of student.
Yeah, I hope I wasn't in this jackass's inbox. Good God Almighty.
You
on this time, I don't know what to say.
Yeah.
Like
Uncle Si said, you can fix a lot of things in this world, but you can't fix stupid. And you stupid.
And it sounds like this is not the first time that he did this to you. You just
he did it for 18 other times.
Yeah, but at this 18th time.
But how you fixed your fingers when you went to us?
At this 18th?
Yeah, this one, yeah.
This one right now.
What made you wanna? What made you wanna really like step in and be like, what should I do? Like
your tarot card told you this is the number. This is the number that you got to cut him off.
Right here. No, you can't let him get past this.
You stupid.
You stupid. But here's the thing: you're answering your own question because in the message you said, "Hey, I finally got myself together without him."
And you went.
He was the problem. Why would you do that to yourself? That's why I don't feel bad for you.
You know, she pulled the Pookie from New Jack. Remember, he got clean, he got a nice job, and the second they sprinkled a little thing next to it. You pulled the Pookie. And guess what happened to Pookie?
Dead.
I wasn't going to say it because I didn't want to piss your head off again.
Listen, you already...
I didn't want to say it again. That's why I stopped.
No.
That was on her. That was on her. I just want to say Pookie relapse. That's what I was going to say.
Pookie dead.
Yeah, well.
That's what it is. But honestly, you need to separate yourself from this individual.
Get checked out.
Permanently. Get checked out before he gives you something that you can't take back.
That you can't take back.
Got, but you don't know.
Oh, you don't know? Ooh, we got $1 million.
She did.
Oh, sorry, my bad. Wrong pronoun. And she...
And her name Rose. Oh, that was easy.
She got it.
Oh, wow.
Breaking news.
Exactly.
Black Lives Matter just won $1 million on Wheel of Fortune.
Fortune. That's only if she guesses the puzzle
guess
correctly.
Oh, that's how it works?
Yeah.
She better guess
You
it.
hold it, and then this has nothing to do with that.
Yeah, but this jackass done pissed us off. We are all
and then if
right now.
If you solve it, then you get. Oh, and she got 1,000.
Wow.
Nah, she lives
Today's
it. This really is the Black Lives Matter episode.
There's the Black Lives Matter episode. You have me rooting for the Black Lives Matter episode.
I get done.
We got done.
Yeah, duh. So you're gonna actually watch us live view.
Yeah, you gotta watch this. This is what's gonna make this show good. This is what's gonna make this show rock.
Let me tell you something. Whoever said this
She said E. She said E.
She got
a couple E's.
She got it. No, but she ain't get the duh. It ain't a duh.
It don't matter. It's a duh. She got a couple E's.
It's a duh. All right. In all honesty, in all seriousness, stop being stupid. Like honestly, that's really all we got for you. Like stop being stupid.
She's still running.
We can't we cannot help you if you're not gonna help yourself. And with that,
all I know is that 7 people got traded somewhere.
There's a whole lot more when the draft picks come.
Listen,
she ain't win. She got bankrupt. Damn,
that ruined the
We all
spirit.
said,
If y'all could have seen the
I should have let it run. I really did. I apologize.
that one hurt.
Yeah, that hurt.
Cause she just needed A. It was right there.
If she would have had the D,
She would have known.
She would have known.
Damn. She had to give up the million. She had to give up the 1,000. She had to give up the mystery.
She gave up everything in the little Spanish.
Shorty next to her did it.
Look, man, I'm all for Hispanics, man, but get your little crusty ass out the way, man. She was right there.
Nah, he was giving bad juju. He was giving bad juju. That's what it is. All right, so we're in the sports now. Breaking news as of yesterday: James Harden was traded to the Brooklyn Nets. Me, as a season ticket holder, did not want him. I did not want him. I do not think we needed him, and I think we gave up too much to get him.
You blew up your whole team.
We get every blood clot body I go on.
Everybody who made you make the playoffs, you blew up.
Jared Allen, your best defensive player. How do you name it? LeVert, who was killing it.
So what I heard is like 3 left. 3 that they have
on the bench. Yeah. 3 bench players left. So you're gonna have 3 basically ISO players.
Well, no, KD. He proved that he
have the ball in his hand.
He proved that he can do it
he can play defense.
No, but he proved he can make it work in Golden State.
He could, yes, with a 2-way player like Klay Thompson.
He proved he could make it work.
Yeah, no, KD I'm not really worried about.
The other 2?
I don't know how Harden and Kyrie are gonna work together.
I know how it's gonna work together. Do you count to 20? Because this is how it's gonna go. Dribble, head fake, dribble,
pass the backcourt line. And basketball.
That's offense.
Yes, that's it. But no, I don't understand because these players need to have the ball in their hand. I don't know how it's gonna work. I don't know when Kyrie's gonna come back from his hiatus, his mental time.
Oh yeah, the Mr. Sage.
Honestly, I believe in burning the sage. I was with him when he burned the sage.
Stupid.
I was with him when he was burning the sage because I burned some sage and my life changed drastically.
Y'all are crazy if y'all think that stink ass thing works.
That energy.
That thing stink.
It doesn't matter the smell. It's driving away the spirit. The spirits like
no, the spirits get driven away because smell like ass. That's why it's going away.
That's fine.
Because guess what? When the spirits are gone, they still smell like ass. So now you're uncomfortable because it smells like ass.
I open all my windows and I say my mantras and I drive my spirits away. Life is great. Life is great. I'll tell you this. Okay?
You want to know why it's also not going to work? Did people forget who's on the coaching staff for the Knicks?
D'Antoni.
Thank you. Mm-hmm. Who did Harden say he didn't want to play for? D'Antoni.
No, but he wanted to go to Brooklyn. He chose to go to Brooklyn. Nobody forced James Harden. He said Brooklyn or Philly. They damn sure wasn't sending him to Philly.
James said it best. They should never gave y'all niggas money. Because once James Harden started making $40 million a year, he done lost his mind. I still think he's getting spanked by Lil Baby. or whatever.
Yo.
Cause the way them two dudes was up underneath each other in the club for that luggage, that was weird. Don't no grown man gift another grown man a luggage and he's hiding behind. This is what happened. She's opening a present and James Harden is behind a security guard like this to see if he's gonna like the gift or not. I know something's going.
Boy, he's excited to. If I give her a present, I'm be like, ooh, she gonna like it, she gonna like it, she gonna like it. Because you care if somebody that you care about likes what you give them. You never gave a gift a day in your goddamn life.
I definitely gave a gift. I gave a gift. I just said, what the?
You gotta snap.
No, I didn't escalate to snapping it. I'm just regular. I'm pulling it out the holster and giving it to them.
He's working it on.
You gotta work up to that. I'm not up to that level yet. I'm just. Shout it out now. That's where I'm at right now. When you become a lieutenant, that's when you pull out the holster, snap, and then you give it to him.
He took them out the holster.
Look, James Harden, he getting. Look, you know, like when you first meet somebody and you mad happy and you gain that happy weight. James Harden got some happy weight on him right now.
He's ready a little chunky.
He gained some happy weight.
He ready looking a little fluffy in the face these days.
That man was a little too happy in the club with that man.
The ball spot in the middle of his head.
That's Kevin Durant.
He looks stressed.
He needs to cut it. He always the whole thing. He always looks stressed.
He don't want to talk.
Kevin Durant doesn't like talking to media because they always twist his words. Right. He doesn't. Kyrie doesn't like talking to media because of the same thing.
No, Kyrie's a jackass.
Kyrie's a little weird.
I said it the other day with Kyrie. I said don't judge what you don't know because it's not fair. But this Negro, something wrong with you.
Nah, Kyrie's a little different.
There's something in your head that ain't clicking with the rest of your head.
You're so stupid.
Kyrie got problems. But Kevin Durant,
Kyrie's different.
What I like about Kevin Durant, he just wants to play basketball.
Right.
I don't want to talk. I don't want to talk about contracts. Just tell me where's the game, and I'll show up. He doesn't want to talk about anything outside of that. Brooklyn was perfect for him. The newspaper don't report them. Mm-hmm. They don't get covered on TV. Right. The media for the Nets is nothing compared to the Knicks. Just let me play basketball.
No, honestly, that's not true. When Kyrie came, they upped the rent. That's what made me become a season ticket holder. Like, that's what I was like,
the Nets will never be the Knicks.
No.
No matter how many players they get, you ain't never
No, it's not even that. But I don't want the Nets to be the Knicks because I think that the Knicks organization is batshit.
The Nets will never be the Knicks. This happened in the 90s. Jason Williams and Derek Coleman was in Newark, New Jersey when they were still in Jersey, shooting AR-15s in the parking lot. Nobody reported it. Do you think Latrell Sprewell and Marcus Camby could have went to the Madison Square Garden parking lot and just fire off an AR-15? No, but the Nets will never be the Knicks.
Jason Williams also...
He served time.
Exactly. Jason Williams also shot somebody in his own damn house.
No, the limo.
It was at a party.
It was the limo driver.
No, it was in the house though.
But it was the limo driver.
Yeah, it was the limo driver. He shot the limo. Yes, he killed him. Yeah. He shot the limo driver in his house, killed him, went to jail.
Yeah. Jason Williams is kind of crazy.
Lord, and now Latrell Sprewell is friggin' broke, living in Montana? Living in Montana off of his... Yeah, he makes about $2,000 a month.
Latrell Sprewell was going to go broke when the Minnesota Timberwolves offered him a $52 million contract, and he goes, how am I supposed to feed my kids?
Yep. Now how you feeding them on $2,000 a month?
That's what he told them.
Yep.
That's what he told them. How am I supposed to feed my kids? And he never had a job.
Yep.
That was it.
That's what happened when you give these Negroes money who haven't earned it.
Who never had it.
Yeah.
That's why I love me some LeVar Ball. LeVar Ball raised his boys in money so that they didn't go to the NBA and act a fool when they actually got it.
No, LeVar Ball, I'll tell you this though. I want my father to be as down for me as LeVar is for them.
That man said my kid's gonna be better than Jordan and went on TV and said
with no problem. He said I can play one-on-one with Jordan.
To show you that my boys are better than him. He believed in all three of his kids. Not one of them got special treatment.
See what Melo is doing right now for Charlotte.
LaMelo's gonna be the best one out.
Melo is he's better than Lonzo already.
He's gonna be the best one out.
And D'Angelo's in the D League, so nobody's talking about him.
It don't even matter. At one point he had 3 kids in the NBA.
Yeah.
Two out of his 3 kids went top 3 in the NBA draft. Why? Because he believed in them. He said, when my job told me you gotta work and my boys had a game, I told my job I quit today. You ain't never gonna tell me I gotta work and my boys got a game.
I want a parent that's down for me like that.
He went on ESPN and looked him in the face and said, my kid's gonna be better than Steph Curry. Yep. He better than him right now.
Yep. Yep.
They said, "Oh, did your father put?" No, that's my father. Why is he putting extra pressure on me for?
Melo is the youngest person in the history of the NBA to score a triple-double. That boy
And he
is
told
about
them he was going to do it.
Numbers.
He told them LaMelo's going to be a problem when he
The
gets to
night
the league.
after he spanked his brother.
Yeah.
The night after he spanked his older brother. He scored a triple-double in the next game. Like,
He took care of his 3 boys while his wife was battling cancer.
yeah.
Wow.
No, I don't care what you say about LeVar Ball. He is an amazing parent.
Husband, everything.
Yep.
He, as much he was on TV, they never found one scandal that man was involved in. And then when they did,
about the best friend thing.
yeah, then when they did find out, it was his best friend trying to take money out the bank account from him.
Yeah.
When you would have been set for life if you would have just kept your mouth shut and stayed in your lane.
Yeah.
3 of his boys is in the NBA. You didn't think he was gonna bust you up for something for helping him out all them years?
And Big Baller Brand, if Melo would have signed to Big Baller Brand, that would have taken completely off.
But you know what? I love it. He made a sneaker for Lonzo. It didn't work, but he had basketball players buying it.
Yeah,
he had basketball players buying it. He had radio people buying it. Like, you know what? This man went against Nike. He went against Reebok. We're gonna support the
Created a
sneaker.
nice small brand.
The sneaker might have sucked, but he did it.
Exactly. And honestly, not for nothing, it would have been a novelty item for you to have. People would have bought it not to wear it, just to say, you know
That's
what?
That's all they did. Like this man, Shannon Sharp said it. I'm not buying it to rock it. I'm buying it because the man actually opened up his own sneaker company.
He went against. He didn't go the route of Adidas or Puma. Or
He
Nike
did
or
nothing.
whatever.
He did himself. But then after that, he gave his boys a choice. If you don't want to be down, don't be down.
Yeah.
You ain't gotta be down. I did this for y'all. This is y'all's sneaker. You don't have to do it if you don't want to.
Right.
But he did an interview with Shannon Sharp when Shannon Sharp was like, "Yo, did you ever teach your boys like how you grew up?" He goes, "For what? I grew up in Compton, not them. I don't need to tell them anything I did when I grew up because they don't gotta live like that."
That right there is what I've been preaching about raising children. That's how I raise my children. Why do they need to know about
I
the
don't
struggle?
need to know nothing.
Why do they need to know about the struggle?
Yo, you keep buying your son Fortnite cards? Yeah, why not?
Why do they need... I'm here because I don't want them
to
go through what I went through. Like, that makes absolutely no sense. Yeah, my kids need to know the struggle. They
No,
they
don't. No, they don't.
No, they don't.
No, because everybody bites you in the ass.
Exactly. It's your job as a parent to make sure that your kids have a better existence than you did. That is your job.
And look at that. Got 3 kids in the NBA because of it.
Hey, I don't understand.
3 kids in the NBA. And a black man at that.
I don't understand people.
A black man. Now, granted, got a white wife, but who cares?
Who cares?
Who cares? When he was broke, she held him down.
Exactly.
You know, love is love. Love is love.
I don't believe in love should be between black and black, white and white, male, female,
No, that's the stupidest thing in the world.
I believe that love should be, honestly, love and love.
That's it.
Whoever you love who loves you.
ELE.
That's it.
Everybody love everybody.
Who loves you. It could be whoever. As long as you're not fucking animals, I'm good.
I can't get it.
I can't really.
You also love is love.
No. We said everybody love everybody.
As long
Animals
as
ain't
everybody
everybody.
is legal.
Yeah, there you go. No, as long as everybody can pay taxes. Okay, now. That's a cutoff. That's a cutoff. Taxes.
Legal age. Okay.
Taxes.
Legal age, because we're not going down that pedophilia path. But legal age, as long as everyone is there as a consenting adult, I don't care. Love is love.
So what about the playoffs? What do you think about the playoffs? Because
I don't feel... Oh, you talking about football?
Yeah.
Football players.
Oh, we can't talk about NBA yet.
I'm about to say, because you know how they're like, oh, next championship or bust. I don't want to put that on.
No, they have to make it to the finals.
They have to make it to the finals.
If you don't make it to... No. The finals. If you don't make it to the finals, it's a bust. Every big 3 made it to the finals at least, whether you lost it or not.
No, you're about first year, though.
Yeah, first year they made it to the finals. Miami made the finals.
Miami made the finals?
They very first year. That's why they lost to Dallas.
But you can't count Golden State because they already had a ring before KD came.
Doesn't matter. They added somebody to make a big 3.
The Nets barely made the playoffs. Like, what
You add 2 MVPs and 3 players that's made the All-Star team 6 times. 2 MVPs. 2 scoring champions.
They still have to gel together. But they also took away their surrounding team.
You don't get it anymore. You got everything you said you could get to win. You have to make it to the playoffs.
Everybody has to gel and learn how to play together. That's going to take a little minute.
You don't get that privilege anymore.
Yo,
You don't
like
add.
ESPN.
You don't add 3 All-Stars to a team and tell me you gotta wait.
Yeah,
No.
I would say at least a season.
Not happening.
I would say at least a season. But with KD, you don't know. You probably probably gonna make it to the finals.
You could potty train them. I ain't. You better hit
It's
that
gonna be-
fucking
it's gonna
toilet
be
your first
Brooklyn.
time.
It's gonna be Brooklyn, Lakers.
Yeah, because LeBron got the easiest path to the championship again.
Yeah, it's gonna be Brooklyn
Again.
Lakers.
Jesus
I don't know who's
Christ.
gonna win, but it's gonna be Brooklyn Lakers.
This is getting annoying how people just keep giving these conferences to LeBron. How did he get it that easy?
The Lakers, but it's the Lakers though.
It don't matter.
Everybody wants to play there. They're
every
willing to
time-
take less money to play there.
Every time he does something, everybody shifts to the other conference. They all just said, nah, I'm out the West, I'm good.
Because it doesn't even make sense. What am I wasting my time for? Like, I want to be in a conference where I can compete. You got LeBron and Anthony Davis.
Nah.
How am I competing?
Look,
That doesn't make any sense.
I played ball growing up. You may score on me, but you ain't gonna embarrass me. Some of these dudes, I think they just take the money and don't care if they get embarrassed. Yeah,
I got
Football players, NFL playoffs. So I do honestly, I want to say Green Bay.
I'm going for the upset this week.
With who?
I think.
You think the Browns are gonna beat freaking Kansas City?
No.
Oh, I'm about to say.
No, I'm talking about on the Rams.
High grade.
I'm talking about the Rams and the Packers.
Nah.
I think Jalen Ramsey want that competition. I think he wants the smoke.
Here's the thing.
Look what he did to Metcalf.
Aaron Rodgers is playing some of his best football.
Aaron Rodgers got to deal with Aaron Donald. That's the best defense in the NFL.
I get it, but Aaron Rodgers.
He's the MVP. He's the MVP this year. He's the MVP this year.
Hands down. The way he can read a defense is just Rain Man.
The
shit.
Rams.
Like,
The way I saw the Rams beat up on Russell Wilson last week wasn't fair.
No, but Russell Wilson didn't have anybody besides Metcalf.
But it don't matter. They beat up on that guy. They told the offensive line, this is where we're coming from, and
you
there's
can't
nothing you can
have a trash defense and a subpar offense and go against the Rams. It's not going to work. That's not going to work. It's one or the other.
do. I think the Rams are upsetting. I think the Rams are upsetting. I think Brady's smacking the
So
six.
here's the thing, though, right? Even if the Rams beat Green Bay on defense, their offense is trash. They have half a hand.
But look what they
quarterback,
did. Look what they did to Seattle. Just keep it close.
But they're not gonna have the same game as Seattle. It's not gonna be that.
If
easy
they
against
defense keeps it close, it's gonna go either way. If they let it get out of hand in the first 2 drives, which Aaron Rodgers has done already, if Aaron Rodgers scores touchdowns on the first 2 drives, that's all.
Aaron Rodgers used to be my fantasy quarterback. No one can talk bad about this man ever.
First 2 drives. First 2 drives. If it's touchdown, the game's over.
Here's the thing. Did any of us, and I'm gonna answer for you, no. None of us thought that Cleveland was
Yes, I did. I picked
Pittsburgh.
Cleveland. I picked Cleveland.
You about to sit here and lie and say
If I'm lying, I won't make it to the next show.
Oh, how the hell? You did not say that Cleveland was gonna spank Pittsburgh.
I didn't say they were gonna spank them. I said they were gonna beat them. I picked Cleveland.
Bruh.
Pittsburgh was the worst 11-0 team in NFL
No,
history.
they became like progressively.
That's why I said Cleveland was going to beat them. And you want to know when I bet Cleveland was going to beat them? When Juju opened his mouth.
Nah,
When Juju opened his mouth is when I went to work and I said, I'm changing my pick. The Browns are going to beat the Steelers.
when Juju went on TV and he was like, "Oh, the Browns are the Browns," and blah blah blah. I was like, "Oh, okay. I see where you're going as a competitor, but." You probably shouldn't have said that.
No, it wasn't as a competitor.
Yeah, you probably should.
Every single time he's tried to be overconfident this year, he has failed. So
He was TikToking.
when it happened in that press conference, I went back. Like I said, if I'm lying, y'all will not see me at the next show. I said it. The game is over. They are going to be smack.
That's crazy.
I thought they were going to slap around Juju. I didn't expect him to get 10 catches and 100 plus yards.
Let me explain something to you. I got upset every time he caught the ball. Because I'm like, nah, y'all should be making sure this man is in the dirt.
That's what I thought.
Every single time.
That's
targeting Juju.
That's the only thing that I got wrong. I thought Juju was going to have a horrendous game because they was going to hurt him.
Right? I thought he was gonna be like. I thought they were gonna do like a Mason Rudolph, like take him out.
Well, I hope
The
they didn't
game.
swing a helmet again.
Yeah, no, not that part. But I mean, like in terms of in the
That's what I said was going to happen. That's what I was wrong on. I thought he was done. Like the first time he went through the middle, call it a game.
Crazy.
But Juju, his name's Juju. You got bad Juju.
He created his bad.
He created his. He's the opposite on the stage.
Exactly. You're stupid.
What did he say? What'd you say? You do at the stage? You
But a bad spirit.
No. And then you read your what?
Mantra.
Yeah. He read the opposite of whatever the mantra is. That dude's just stupid. Juju's an idiot.
Oh yeah, he's not.
But they're gonna get beast smacked by the Chiefs this weekend.
That's
And Lamar Jackson, I'm sorry, you're losing to the Bills.
So who do you have for Tampa Bay?
I said if Buffalo won last weekend, they were going to the AFC Championship to play Kansas City. And I said if Brady beat the Washington D-line, he was going to the Super Bowl.
Of course.
No, I thought those young bucks was gonna bring it to him.
I thought they were gonna give him more of a run for his money.
I thought the young bucks was gonna give it to him.
I thought they were gonna give him more of a because their defense is really good.
But I said if he exactly, I said if he beat them, they're going to the Super Bowl because Brady ain't losing 3 times in a season to one person. Sure, I mean,
they have, but think about it. They have Emmanuel Sanders. They have how he named.
Michael Thomas.
Michael Thomas back. They have all of their
Brady ain't
weapons
losing
back,
3
though.
times.
It's not about only Brady because you need your O-line to perform.
I think
their defense is not the best.
I think Brady is going to talk to them Sunday before that game, and he's going to let them all know I have the power to make sure you never play in this league again.
He can't do that for the whole team.
If I'm Brady, I'm telling
Bruce Arians be coming at him.
I'm telling Bruce Arians too.
Yo, they Bruce Arians.
I'm telling him
Can
too.
I tell you, he's like my coach of the year. Because he's no holds barred. He's like, I don't care who you are. I don't care if you're Tom Brady. I don't care if you're the GOAT. I don't care if you have 6 rings. I don't care if you're 46 years old.
Yeah. But when
I'm
Tom
going to tell you how I feel.
But when Tom Brady talking, I'm running this next play, he shuts up on the sideline.
Bruh.
Look, Phil
Not during the press conference.
Look, Phil Jackson tried to tell off Michael Jordan, and when Michael Jordan told him shut the hell up, I'm taking the ball. What Phil Jackson did?
Listen.
I can't say nothing now. Mike said he won it. If they want to win this weekend, let Brady call the game.
It's not even. It's not going to be as easy as you think it is.
I don't see it 3 times in a season.
Let me tell you something. Okay, so think of it like this, right? Taysom Hill. If they do what they did last week and use him and Drew Brees interchangeably in the quarterback role, I think Tampa Bay's not going to be able to keep up with.
Well, Bruce Arians seen
Taysom
Taysom Hill 2 years in a row already. This is his 3rd season looking at him.
No, it's not even that. It's not about the look. It's about the fact of, okay.
He threw an interception
he's a
last week.
running quarterback.
He threw an interception last week.
Okay,
look, if I'm Bruce...
Tom Brady didn't know what down it was 1 week. Like, what are you telling me?
That's...
He was like,
that happens.
Like,
no, he did 4.
No, that's what I'm saying. He was saying this is 4th down, but it wasn't. He was already on 4th down.
No, you turned it over, bro. It's 4th down now.
So this is what I'm saying. So
I think my blowout of the weekend is going to be Tampa Bay.
Oh.
That's the blowout of the weekend. That's what I'm going with. If Kirk Cousins beat the Saints, Tom Brady could beat the Saints. That's what I'm going with.
Anybody could be lucky because the Jets beat who?
They beat us. I forgot who they beat to get the first win. The Rams.
They beat the Rams.
They beat the Rams, yeah.
The same Rams that you saying gonna beat Green Bay got beat by the goddamn Jets. Like, are you kidding me? Football happens sometimes.
Exactly.
It's
football, which means I think this weekend is going to be
Kansas City for that first one. I can't remember.
It'll be the Raiders.
I'm sick of you.
It'll be the Raiders, my squad.
Your squad really wasn't performing to the best of their abilities this year.
You better not be a Giants fan.
Hell no.
Okay, good. I was gonna say we're gonna go tit for tat if you was a Giants fan.
Yeah, I'm Green Bay. Green Bay is my team. Aaron Rodgers is my quarterback.
Well, y'all,
like that's
y'all
my
bitch smacked this year.
quarterback. I ain't gonna hold you. Aaron Rodgers is and forever
this year,
will
last
be
year, one of these 2 years, y'all heard
my
us.
quarterback. Okay, let that man.
What Terrell Owens said? That's my quarterback.
That's my quarterback. That's my quarterback. That's a bad man. That is a bad man.
Yeah, he's the MVP this year,
hands down.
Yeah, he put a man in numbers.
They drafted that rookie and he said, "Oh yeah."
Nah, that rookie.
Get a quarterback
That rookie's gonna be how Brett Favre and Aaron Rodgers was.
Yeah.
Just sit back
But he
and
didn't
learn.
like that though. He said it multiple times. The relationship was contentious.
All right, because
didn't like it.
I'm the old buck. You ain't coming into where I made a name for myself and just taking it. It ain't happening like that.
But Brett Favre wasn't. This was pre-Minnesota. Brett Favre wasn't.
Hey, watch yourself. I love me some Brett Favre. What?
No, it's not. I'm not saying he was bad. I'm just saying that it came time at that point.
Before Brady and Peyton Manning, it was Brett Favre.
I'm not saying he's not great. I'm not saying that he's not a great quarterback. I'm not taking anything away from him. What I'm saying to you is they drafted him. Aaron Rodgers didn't come in and say, yeah, I'm taking over. The team drafted him.
Well-
so they saw a reason to draft him.
Look, what he did this year was scary.
Yeah.
47-4,
Yeah.
4,800 yards, 69% completion.
Nah, he different.
That was scary numbers.
He's different. He's definitely different.
He put up video game numbers. That was weird.
I don't know. I still have Kansas City winning the Super Bowl. Because
Well, that's obvious.
I'm a Mahomie. I still see.
No, my
still
homeboy. That's my homeboy.
I'm a Mahomie.
Yeah.
I definitely still see them winning the Super Bowl, but it's gonna be a good game. It's going to be a really
This
good
week,
game.
no. If Buffalo gets Kansas City, it's going to be a flipping 42-49 game.
Yeah.
Ain't nobody playing defense that game.
That's the thing. No, but Buffalo's defense is really good.
I don't even think they're gonna worry about it. I think they're gonna tell Josh Allen let it rip.
Just let it
Like just go tit for tat with him.
No,
this
it's
game.
not, and he can do that.
They put 56 the last week of the season.
They can do that, and I got Buffalo. I had Buffalo's defense this year in fantasy, so I did numbers. But
I don't do that fantasy.
yeah, love it. Y'all know I love my fantasy
Let's go.
team. I live by my fantasy team.
I can't do
This
that.
year I lost in the wild card round, but it's alright. I'm coming back next year throwing. I'm not gonna mess up the draft next year. But the Super Bowl itself, yeah.
Tampa Bay, Kansas City.
Yeah.
Tampa Bay's gonna lose. That's his way of
Tampa Bay's
handing the
definitely
torch.
gonna lose.
That's him handing the
If
torch
it's
to
them, Tampa Bay's
Mahomes.
gonna lose 100%. Yeah, I agree. Thank you for joining us for another resounding episode of XY Chronicles podcast. We love you very, very much, and we appreciate your support. And do you want to drop your IGs?
No, I got banned.
Yeah, again?
I got suspended.
What's the new one?
I'm not giving away any more social media. I'll be suspended in a week. So go ahead.
Again?
You gonna find me? You gonna find me? Ask somebody for me.
Oh my God! You know what?
That's my IG. Ask somebody
I'm
for me.
putting everybody's IG in the description of the video. Everybody's IG is going in the description of the video. Because my shit is way too complicated to be underscore. And it's way too complicated. And lipstick gypsy over here, even lost. Even lost. Okay? So you will get everybody's Instagram information.
Make it easier.
And